So, guys, it's with a heavy heart and um, taken aback by this tragedy that happened today um, with Mr. Kobe Bryant and his daughter, Gianna. Um, I was leaving the gym and I saw the screens start to flash. First ESPN, then NBC, then ABC. Kobe Bryant dead. And oh my God, I stopped and looked and I was just stunned. So I got to the car. I didn't know who to call. I called my best friend. Um, she and I were in LA together during the Kobe years. We remember when he was signed. He was so young, and she had not been watching TV, and she didn't know. She was stunned too, and we got to talking about life and how short it is, how important it is to be in tune with the Creator, make sure that you're living to the fullest. And I have to say, at the young, tender age of 41, um, I believe that Kobe did live to the fullest. He um, was still had a lot of time. He had a brand new baby. It's very, very tragic, very sad. But it's just it's so very devastating. I'm almost at a loss for words, except just to tell people to um, make sure you take your time out with your loved ones, your friends, the people who are important to you. Um, Leave your life moment by moment, and make sure that you're spending as much time as you can with your kids, because there's a small window of time with children. They grow so fast. He was focusing on his family, which is always a good thing, especially for a man. And um, as a matter of fact, I believe they were going to a charity event when in that helicopter. And it's unfortunate somebody was actually taping that, and I heard a child in the background start crying, because I mean it must have been devastating. They're like, "Oh, he's coming," and then all of a sudden, you see the helicopter spin out of control and just kind of, I don't know if it ran into the mountain or if there was a mechanical malfunction. But I was telling my friend in Calabasas is like Malibu area. And California is a lot of times perpetually overcast. It's very mountainous, and I don't know if there was a problem with the visibility or if it was a mechanical error. In any case, he's gone, unfortunately, and I just really hope that they didn't suffer, because burning is it's a hard way to go. It really is. I can't imagine what his wife is going through. I mean, I know she's distraught. There's teammates and fellow uh, basketball players who are just devastated. Uh, Jerry West, who signed him at 17. Shaq, all of them. Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg bought him real uh, nice lowrider. He had a beautiful picture of Kobe. I think it's on the hood of the car. Oh, gorgeous! I know he was. I went to his Instagram. He was just distraught, and I mean everybody. You know, Angelinos take the Lakers very serious, and Kobe was beloved. Um, he was well liked, as you could see from the people who were outside at the Staples Center. Just wanting, I can remember when that happened with Michael Jackson too. People were just, they didn't know what to do, so they just went to his house. They went to, you know, I mean, it's almost as if you want to do something, but you don't know what to do. So, all we can do really is pray for his family and pray for his mother and father. I don't know if anybody is really, now is not the time for the press to be trying to go to the family. I mean, if I was stunned, and I don't know the man like that. I just know him from his personally. But if I was stunned and a little taken aback by it, I know his family is really just really devastated. I mean, and then the little girl, Gianna, she looked like she was trying to follow in his footsteps. She was tall too, because she almost was up to him. I believe she was taller than her mother. And I believe that's the 13-year-old, that the one under the oldest, the second child. And they're up to 4 girls now. I think he just had another baby come in, and that's just really, it's really unfortunate. He said he retired and wanted to focus on his family. That's a great thing. You know, he made enough money. He was making his business moves. He was had a lot to look forward to, and he had an extraordinary life for 41 years. He was signed at 17, so it was like, I think at that time it was unprecedented, and he and Shaq had their little tiffs they would get into, but you know, at the end of the day, they loved each other. You know, it is what it is. You know, they loved each other, and he was well liked by his, like I say, the other fellow NBA players. I was just looking at some footage. There was some that there was a game going on. They couldn't even get through the game, you know, just stunned. And I'm always stunned when somebody really, really young is you know, their time is called up. But we don't never know. God has his time, and his time it is what it is. You're not going to say no to him. It is what it is. But I'm happy that he lived his dream, and he had an extraordinary life. He traveled. He had his family, and you know, he did better than a whole lot of folks in regards to living the dream and seeing what your hard work come to fruition. God bless Kobe Bryant's family, mom, pop, wife, and his other children, as well as extended family, and the players too that really hurting. LeBron, Shaq, Magic, all of them. God bless y'all. Rest in peace, Kobe and Gianna. You're in God's hands now. Sleep until that day. God bless you.